All right, welcome and welcome back to the channel, y'all. Fever Nation. I'm just as mad as everyone else is. As we know, the front office did a really dumb, really dumb, stupid, awful decision by waiving a very good, a very elite backup point guard, Aari Mcdonald. We saw how she greatly impacted this team, and she only played 3 games. She only played 3 games, but if you watch how Aari plays, right, her play style is like a playmaking 3 point threat player. That's what she is. She's really she's also a very good off ball defender. And she does gamble a lot. That's how she was able to get she gets a lot of steals, but still she's able to play solid on ball D, and she can really shoot the 3 ball really good. As we see, um, if y'all check this stat out, shout out to Fever Stats. Shout out to this page. So since joining the team, Aari McDonald was leading the Fever in 3 pointers made in just 3 games. She led the team in 3 pointers made. Amazing, amazing, and she was shooting the 3 ball very efficiently. As we see, she was taking about 5.3 attempts. Well, she was taking about 5 or 3 attempts, and she was making 2. That's a 37% rate from 3 point land. And we all know a good 3 point percentage to shoot from the three is anywhere from the high 30s to the low 40 percentile range. Super efficient. She can shoot. And she was attempting them. And if you watch how the Fever played this season, like me, because you already know I'm a Fever fan, I watch all 9 games in full. The way the Fever is playing, I feel like Steph White is trying to make them play like her Connecticut Sun team last year. That slow pace, grind it out in the half court setting style of play. And the only reason why it worked for the Connecticut Sun last year, we all know, they had one of the best records. They were one of the favorites to win. At one point, I thought they was going to win it. But the reason why they almost, the reason why they were successful with that style of play is because they had the personnel for that. Sometimes it's all about personnel. If you look at the Fever personnel, the team's roster, you know, they have to play fast-paced basketball. Kelsey Mitchell has to play fast-paced basketball. Caitlin Clark is a transition player. She excels in the transition. And if you watch the Fever games, right? Honestly, if the Caitlin Clark and the Leah Boston pick and roll action isn't working. Well, I'll say it isn't. Let me not say it isn't working. Besides the Leah Boston and Caitlin Clark pick and roll action, which is the team's best option, honestly, that they have. When they're in that half court setting, Natasha Howard just looks amazing for them. I ain't even gonna lie. She's one player on that team that can really get a bucket for them, in that half court setting, especially like when they go like a few possessions without scoring. I noticed, they'll dump the ball down to Natasha Howard, and she would like just go to work, hit like a tough shot in the lane or whatever. But yeah, this team has too many fast-paced, run and gun type of players that they would really excel. Like if they had Coach Thibbets for the Phoenix Mercury. Y'all, watch how the Phoenix Mercury play. If y'all haven't watched any Phoenix Mercury games, hey, check out one. Just check one game out. They play basketball the modern way, which is that run and gun, shoot, open three style. And that style really works. And this is the style that the Fever needs. They have the personnel for that. You got Lexi Hall, right? I don't even see them running a lot of actions for Lexi Hall, who's shooting the 3 ball at what? Where's she at? She's shooting the 3 ball, man, at a 52% rate. Again, a solid 3 point shooter is anyone that shoots it from the high 30s to the low 40 percentile range. And she's shooting it way above that at 52. And she's only taking about, as you see, she's only taking 2 threes a game. She's making them joints. Run some actions for Lexi. Make Lexi, become more of a gunner. Let Lexi take some more shots because she's clearly an efficient 3-point shooter. Damaris Dantes, I don't see them run too much stuff for her. I mean, they need to start running some more pick and pop actions for her because she's a stretch big. She likes to shoot the 3 ball. And hey, Damaris Dantes is shooting the 3 ball. I want to say not that well, but she can make it because look at she's barely attempted any. But if you watch, it was that one game against the Mystics where she hit 2 threes in the first quarter, and I'm like, dude, why y'all not running more actions for Damaris Dantes? I don't know what Steph White is doing, honestly, but someone needs to get in her ear and tell them to play that fast pace run and gun style because they have the personnel for that. You have Kelsey Mitchell, really good 3-point shooter. She's a 3-level scorer, but we all know Kelsey loves the 3. Sasha Howard can shoot the 3 ball well. She can really shoot the 3 ball too. I see her. She made a couple threes this season. Sophie Cunningham, I'm so glad she's coming back too. Caitlin and Sophie Cunningham are going to play today against the Liberty. They're both coming back, which is good, and which is pretty much the main reason why we all know that they, of course, as we see, they let go of Aari Mcdonald, and it's because of the roster situation with the WNBA. This is why I hate this limited roster spot situation. The league really needs to fix this, man. They really have to fix this. And if you just look on Twitter, right, a lot of people don't like this. And I said it. As soon as they released her, as you see, everybody is saying the same thing that I'm pretty much thinking. The Sky needs to go after her because they are in desperate need of a point guard, especially a solid playmaker. Again, Aari McDonald, she can really pass the ball. She's a really good playmaker, and she can score. She's a solid scorer. As you see, look at that. She's look at that. She was putting up 12 points, 14 points, and she was doing it on 50% shooting. Very efficient. Making most of this, making half of her shots. So, yeah, she's definitely good enough to get picked up by another team. There's a lot of other teams in the W that can really use her, but the Sky specifically, especially after losing Vandersloot, they really gonna need another solid playmaking point guard. That can, especially another point guard that can really score the ball and shoot the ball, the 3 ball as well. So that would be good for them. But if y'all watch the homie Mick talk hoops, I'm pretty sure everybody does. The most popular WNBA content creator here. Shout out to you, bro, if you're watching. But he mentioned in his video, a couple hours ago, that the Fever can possibly re-sign Aari McDonald. So we will see. He said they can possibly re-sign her sometime in July. The way he broke it down, he understands the contract with the contract situation regarding the hardship players and when they can resign, certain loopholes that there's a way that she can get back on the team. He broke it down perfectly, so hey, check out his video. But yeah, hopefully we can finesse and get Aari McDonald back. But I don't think that's gonna happen because she's so good, and I'm pretty sure one of these other WNBA teams are gonna pick her up, especially after seeing what she did in just 3 games, man. Man, I still cannot believe they let go of her. They let go of this. Man, come on, Fever. And we all know why. They didn't want to let go of Bree Turner and Sid Colson for the vibes. We all know they got the cool, nice, funny personalities or whatever. But it's like, do you want good personalities? Do you want, social media likes and blah, blah, blah? Or do you want to win basketball games? Do y'all want to win games? Do y'all want, vibes? Like, come on now. This don't make no sense. And it's like, man, if Aari was able to play with Caitlin, I would have loved to see that because she is, again, a good playmaker. So I feel like they would have had a few more actions that they could have ran. They could have made Caitlin Clark play off the ball a bit more. Not all the time, because we all know Caitlin Clark is a high usage rate player, and that's because she makes really good decisions. I don't understand the criticism that some people have with basketball players who have a high usage rate, but they produce greatly for their team, although they have a high usage rate. I feel like if there's a player who always has the ball in their hand, but they're a really good playmaker and a really good scorer, that it makes perfect sense to have the ball in that player's hands. So I don't understand that. But yeah, it would have had to, definitely switch it up a bit. That would have made it interesting, because teams will have to guard Caitlin Clark, in a different way, because they're always going to be, keyed in on her, bringing the ball up court, setting up the offense, and it would have, had to make them change it up, you know, make them think a bit more. And we all know she's a sharp shooter, best shooter in the league, or if not one, top two, top three, obviously. But yeah, we all know Caitlin's the best shooter. Let's stop kidding ourselves. But yeah, she would have been able to play off the ball more, play some shooting guard, and man, this would have been a really good pairing. I would have loved to see Aari and Caitlin play together in that backcourt, but unfortunately, it might not happen. But again, she possibly can come back. Yeah, man, she was playing so good for them, man. Just look at this. Again, like I said, she was a really good off-ball defender. Look how fast she is. Man, if you watch this game live, things look so slow before Aari Mcdonald came in, right? But when she came in, she changed up the tempo. They all started moving. All the Fever players started moving faster. And that's what they needed, man. That's what they needed, man. Look at that. Led the team in three-pointers made since joining them in just 3 games. Just a different pace changer. Man, I still can't believe this happened, man. But hey, we might get her back. We might not. But if we don't, hey, shout out to you, Aari McDonald. You did your thing. Yeah, Fever are gonna play the New York Liberty today. And Caitlin Clark is back. CC22 is back, and she's ready to get her MVP. We all know she's number one right now. In terms of having the best chance of winning it, because hey, the Lynx are just on a run. But hey, there's a lot of basketball left, all the way until September 9th, baby. Woo, man, I'm so glad we got 44 games. And man, hey, that's gonna be more than enough time. And we all saw what Caitlin did in 4 games, man. 19 points, 6 boards, 9 assists. What? Come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? 30. I mean, hey, she gonna get that 3-point percentage up. Don't worry, she's gonna get that 3-point percentage up. All right. Hey, it was just 4 games, but hey, look at this. Caitlin, she just produces for the team. She really just, when she's out there, she's gonna be that pace changer. Hopefully, if Steph White tries to make her slow the pace down, Caitlin's just like, it just goes one ear out the other, and she runs the show. All right, because I don't know what Steph White is doing. Someone has to be in her ear and tell her, you gotta inform this team to play fast pace, up tempo ball, man. This is not the last year Connecticut Suns. You know what I'm saying? This is the 2025 Fever, and we trying to win the chip. All right. But y'all, tell me your thoughts and opinions about this. I didn't like this decision, but hey, tell me your thoughts and opinions about it, or about anything else overall. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned in to these next couple of videos that I will post in the next few days. All right.